Hello YouTube and welcome to a new toy review. This time here on the kitchen floor we are going to check out Masters of the Universe Dragon Walker. Now as you can see I have Dragon Walker here set up, and this is another one of those goofy vehicles from the Masters of the Universe line that kind of resemble a monster. Only difference this time is that if you think about other Masters of the Universe vehicles like the Laser Bolt or the Road Ripper, they are usually designed to look like some kind of monster or animal. They usually have eyes painted on and stuff like that. Well, in the case of the Dragon Walker, it kind of looks the other way around. It looks like this has been a monster that was designed to look like a vehicle, and that's sort of an interesting twist on this gimmick, because it kind of looks like he was turned into a vehicle, like magically. The whole structure looks more organic than the mechanic. Sure, you have these mechanic parts right here, but you also have this very organic looking face with all those spikes on the head. So in my mind this is rather kind of like a severed head of a real dragon put onto some kind of like a walking machinery thingy. Your figures have a seat to sit on, and you really have to put them into this sitting position, which I'm not quite sure how that fits with the rubber band in the legs. Probably not that good, but that's the only way they will fit in the seats, so you have to put them in this position. You also have another rubber band here to help secure the figure inside. As you can see, the first two slots on mine are broken, but thank God the third one is still intact, so I can still use it. For your figure you have a little panel here, and the sticker is a little bit damaged on mine, but it's a nice little touch. And there's also some sticker detailing on the back and some on the sides, namely the He-Man logo. And this time the face is not a sticker, but nicely painted on. Let me just quickly explain how it works. It's actually two separate pieces. You can actually just remove the head. It's just resting on this leg part. And in the head you will have your battery compartment, and as you can see, I think the batteries may have leaked on mine. With the previous owner or something, so I think that's something you have to be careful of, not to leave the batteries inside this toy. The battery compartment opens up in a weird way. You need a coin or something metal to press this little part right here in, so you can open the battery compartment. Now the legs are really nothing special. It's just three rotating dragon legs on both sides of this railing machinery thingy, and really the head does all the heavy lifting, and it's sort of cleverly designed because that little gear right here is the only thing doing the work really. It just runs around this track and makes the legs move and turn, and I think it's really clever and nice. As you can hear, the Dragon Walker is extremely loud. It almost sounds like you're operating some kind of a saw or some heavy machinery. I bet you can barely understand what I'm saying right now, and that's because this toy is extremely loud. I kind of like the commercial for this toy. I'd have loved to be a fly on the wall on that brainstorming session that went into creating that commercial. Like people saying that, okay, it's really nice that this thing walks around, but what else can it do? And then suddenly someone says, well, it can bridge small gaps. Bingo! And the commercial was born.
Go get him, Dragon Walker! Go!
Dragon Walker, Battle Armor, He-Man, and Skeletor and Merman each sold separately.
Step right this way, He-Man!
Batteries not included.
What's that? Dragon Walker! Take that, He-Man! May the mightiest power prevail!
New Dragon Walker vehicle for use with most Masters of the Universe figures. Action figures each sold separately. From Mattel.
So here I'm trying to recreate that scene from the commercial where the Dragon Walker is actually bridging a small gap. It took me, I think, 4 tries to get it right, but I eventually managed to get it right. Also, I haven't mentioned it yet, but the Dragon Walker needs a smooth surface to walk on, so you can't use it in grass or any uneven or not smooth surfaces, because I think you run the risk of getting the little gears damaged if it gets stuck and it stays in this position for too long. So as you can see, the Dragon Walker definitely looks great in any Masters of the Universe collection. It's a really fun and unique toy with a really great play option. It's really not something that you can find in any other toy lines. So I hope you liked my review. Stay tuned for more. Take care and goodbye.